I study people being impolite. And invariably, when I mention that to someone, they'll do one of two things. Either they'll continue the conversation going and start complaining about how they think society is becoming ruder, or they'll stop the conversation because they do not want to be researched by me. And it shows that we are all, at least socially, invested in this idea of impoliteness or perceptions of impoliteness. But this is a real-world issue. People really lose their jobs over it with bullying and harassment. It's on the internet with flaming and trolling. We lose relationships over it. It's in the media every other day. And although we all have an understanding about what we think is impolite, we do not all agree. And so in my research, rather than trying to prescribe what is or isn't impolite, I try to describe it as it happens. You see, I'm a linguist. I'm interested in interactional pragmatics. So I'm not so much concerned about this person and what they do or say, which is perceived as impolite. I'm interested in the reaction to what this person is doing and the reaction to the reaction, because this interaction creates a highly nuanced, co-constructed meaning of impolite. And it's that meaning that I tease out with an interaction analysis paradigm called conversation analysis. And I look for spots where people show they perceive each other as being impolite. And I'm finding something really interesting. At least in some environments, people can control how offended they are, or at least how offended they seem. It's got to do with our agency, this innate ability we all share to act or not act, knowing that we will be accountable for that action or inaction. And this accountability is key. People are controlling how accountable they hold other people for impoliteness. I'll give you some examples. I've got two major data sets, one of friends interacting and one of strangers. And in the friends data, for want of a better word, they take the piss. They insult each other in order to get insults back. But they don't hold each other accountable for the insults. It's clear they're perceiving them, but they're not accountable. It's more like day-to-day interaction. And in the data set of friends, they do some other things with accountability. There's one example where someone laughs at somebody else because they're studying politics. But they're not held accountable for laughing. Society's held accountable. They're just seen as some kind of mirror that reflects society's negative perceptions of the study of politics. And so they're controlling who or what it is that's accountable for the offense. So whether it's bullying, harassment, or flaming or trolling, my study looks at what it means and what it looks like to be offended. Thank you.